Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book your personal reading with me, they are quite far out at the moment. Not only am I booked up, but I'm also working on a big project for the channel. So if you want to get those, they are limited at the moment. You can do that on the link in the description box below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So with that said, for your key to the week, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Right, this is great. What this kind of suggests to me is that this week you are either likely to be in the right place at the right time, or an opportunity that that arises from the hard work that you've done is going to come up. Now, one thing that I will say to you, just given what I know about what's happening right now in the sky, this may be a great opportunity, but it may also be somewhat at odds with what you already have on your plate. So this could be one of those moments where, you know, like when you've got a dinner plate full of food and you're at the buffet and you're like, oh, this is gorgeous, but I'm looking at like that thing that I wanted, that I actually came here for, has just come out, like, but I can't fit it on my plate at the moment. Remember, you can go back for it. And I kind of feel like this is one of those things that is meant for you. So this week, if there is something that comes up, if there's an opportunity or an invitation that comes up for you this week, and you think, oh, wow, you know what, I really want to do this, but I either don't have time or I'm already overcommitted. Don't panic. Remember, whatever is meant for you will not pass you by. And I get the feeling that that is the case with this. It's going to be something that is continually on the table for you. It's not going to be like a flash in the pan sort of thing. It's something that you have time to accept and to run with. For your actions and options, you have the Seven of Cups. So there is a little bit of confusion about this. I kind of feel like whatever this is, whatever invitation, invite, opportunity is that comes up for you this week, it is going to throw a bit of a spanner in the works, because I feel like there's a part of you is going to be like, wow, you know what, this is like, you know, I've wanted this forever. And then you're going to be looking at everything that you already have and say, but you know what, this is, you know, this works for me. This is my life now. This is what I'm doing. Sometimes as well, remember the Seven of Cups can be confusion, but very often it's the confusion that comes from having to do too much or trying to do too much all at the same time. Like I said, I don't feel like this is going anywhere. And if that is the case, you know, if something comes up this week and you think, wow, you know what, I've always wanted to do this, or it's an amazing opportunity, just ask if they can wait. Like, you know, I really want to do this, but I need a little bit of time to work out how I can fit it into my schedule. By doing that and opening up the dialogue, you're very likely, you're already paving the way for it to enter your life. Do you know what I mean? For your communications and conversations, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So an earth sign person could feature for you this week, a Taurus, a Capricorn or a Virgo. And it's interesting because the Queen of Pentacles is very often about how you get the most out of what you have. And look at this, I kind of feel like through talking it through talking it over this week, you are likely to discover that whatever this opportunity is, whoever it's coming through, will say to you, you know what, I know you've got a lot on, it's there when you're ready, when you have time, when you have a moment, let's talk about this. If you just try to put it on the plate, you're either going to drop the plate or, you know, it's just going to be a big old mess. It's better to do things in ways that you can do it well and enjoy it, rather than do it for the sake of wanting to do it or having to do it. And that's the message of the Queen of Pentacles, right? She this week, she wants you to find a way to get the most out of the time that you have. And by opening up a dialogue, speaking to people, and possibly in a way as well, delegating what you can't do or what you don't have time to do, you know, you could really make a lot of headway. For your money and materials, you have the Ten of Swords. Okay, so this is not a great card. When it comes to money, when it comes to finances, this week you could, my dear Geminis, I'm sorry to say, you could be taking a financial hit this week. And it's interesting as well, because I get the feeling that this may be tied to this. So maybe this opportunity will offer money, but only once whatever it is done is complete. And this week you won't be able to get to it, or you won't be able to do it. Now, the Ten of Swords, when it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is about your back. If you can, my advice would be go to see, I'm not a doctor, I can't give you medical advice, but go and see a chiropractor, go and see an osteopath. That, you know, this week it's probably likely to be your physical back or your bones that you're really feeling this energy in. So have it, you know, looked at. If you have any ailments. If you don't, then you don't. It is what it is. For your home and environment, I'm just going to call it like I see it. For a lot of you, I don't see you staying where you are for where it is that you are at the moment. I don't see you being there for much longer. In fact, I would say by probably the end of the year, for a lot of Geminis, you will have already started that process of moving. For your love and relations, you have the Seven of Wands. So you've got some real challenges this week, guys, I'm sorry to say. So your Seven of Wands is about the tough conversations that we need to have, right? And 2 sevens in the tarot or in a single tarot spread represents news. So this is something that's coming in. This could be through a partner. It could be about an in-law. So this is news that's coming to you from a partner. For those of you that are partnered, married, long-term relationship, you are having some sort of information or news come in this week, and it might, you know, maybe that's what prompts the move. It could be that you are inviting somebody to live with you, or it could be that you are planning to travel in response to whatever news it is that comes in. Now, the Ten of Swords can be an ending of some sort, and remember, because it falls in your finances, this could be you being out of pocket in order to support a loved one or a loved one's family in some respect. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. For those of you that are single, yeah, I'm going to be honest, you are way too busy to really be thinking about love this week. And if anything, I kind of feel like, you know, even if there is a secret admirer in the midst, which there may very well be, I feel like they're just going to rub you the wrong way, you know, more than kind of be like, ooh, this is so intriguing, like somebody likes me, and you're just going to be like, do you know what, this person's bugging the shit out of me. And then like, once you've said those words, you could be like, oh, they like me, or do you know what I mean? Like, you really like me, huh? You know, so it could be that could be the way that this plays out. And remember, it's the Seven of Wands. Find a way this week to be approachable, even if it's just to say thanks but no thanks. Just find a way to be approachable. For those of you that are single, yeah, I'm gonna say it looks like a challenging and a busy week for you guys, so you know, don't beat yourself up if you haven't got time for all of that. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have as best and as easy a week as you possibly can. Remember to cut yourself some slack, give yourself a break, and remember that whatever it is that's presented to you, if it's great now, it's still going to be great 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks down the line. All right, take your time. With that said, take care, and I'll see you soon.